lúc trong xử lý để phổ nhất là nói cho Miami nhất trong ngồi cả KT nữa nó có thể dung trong nó lọt cực kia cho nên sẽ tiếp chờ là cho tí năng là nhiệt độ của chị trên có để cho nó CD nhất là nó nữa có chờ của là trên có nhất là xa ra nó lời đợi cho nó vẫn chúa để cho mình nhớ chế này còn nó thân đá chỉ cho nhiệt chủ là xưa chế chuyển ba ước trở là cho kiến nó là thân đá
At the top, middle, or bottom of the stairs, especially this area right up here at the very top. Looks like a great spot for a picture or a selfie, right? But if you want to take a picture, look outside. Please come to the front windows up here. Those are open. You can stand there, look outside all you like. Also, we have plenty of space down on the first floor, but keep that area clear. It's our exit in case of an emergency. Also, we're on a boat and rocks. There's waves. We don't want anyone falling, hurting, losing a bounce and hurting themselves. Bienvenidos a unos anuncios de seguridad. Somos certificados para volar por los Estados Unidos. Tenemos más de 140 chalecos en Santa Bárbara. Aquí en el segundo piso están localizados en la parte de atrás, abajo los cojines azules. En el primer piso por la parte delante del barco. Tenemos dos baños para hombre y mujer en el primer piso para la parte de atrás del barco. Se permite fumar solamente en el primer piso afuera para la parte delante del barco. Los niños deben estar acompañados por un adulto a todos los tiempos y finalmente por favor no se paren, no bloqueen las escaleras, no se paren arriba, en el medio, en la parte de abajo de las escaleras. Es the city of Miami to the city of Miami Beach. Es called the MacArthur Causeway, also known as 395. Es uno de los tres puentes que conecta la ciudad de Miami con la ciudad de Miami Beach, también conocido como el puente MacArthur, también conocido como la 395. Some step back here. There's a little feedback right here. See? So we're reminding the police do not stand and block those areas. It's all we can do. doors with a capacity of 6,000 passengers. This introduces the transporte 6,000 pasajeros. Alright, coming up now. We're going to start finding the houses are going to be on the right. So if you're seated on the right, remain seated so you don't have to sit over you. La casa va a be
like four,
más grande y la mansión más lujosa de todas las islas. You'll know that Rwanda wants to see these perfectly erect palm trees here along the edge of the property. Those are South African date palms imported from South Africa at $10,000 a piece, and there's 32 of them. Estas cuantas palmas que están derechitas ahí a la orilla de la propiedad son importadas del sur de África a un costo de $10,000 cada una, y hay 32. That back there is at the house. That's the greenhouse. We're just looking at the garden right now. We're not at the mansion. Yeah, that's in the corner. Eso en el fondo se llama la casa. Ese es el jardín de la propiedad. No hemos llegado a la casa todavía, está en la esquina. Reasons. Or he's nuts. One of the two. I'm going to go for number two. ¿Por qué se tienen tantas matas de palmas aquí en Miami? Va a traer estas del sur de África. Bueno, el sur de África son los más fuertes del mundo. Y aquí hay muchos huracanes y tormentas tropicales. Entonces, una de las razones. Oh, locura. Here it is in the corner, 42,000 square feet. With the Roman style columns, como Future's Mansion. Aquí está en la esquina, 42,000 pies cuadrados con las columnas de estilo romana, la mansión más lujosa. Who lives there? ¿Quién vive ahí? You might be asking me. That belongs to Dr. Philip Frost. That's Dr. Philip Frost, Felipe Frost. He was the owner of a pharmaceutical company called Ivax. It was sold to an Israeli company for about $2 to $3 billion. Él era dueño de una compañía farmacéutica que se llamaba Ivax. Se vendió por $2 billones. I mentioned his name earlier on when I was talking about the Museum of Science in downtown, the Frost Museum of Science. He donated a lot of money to that museum, that's why it has his name on it. Yo mencioné su nombre anteriormente hablando del Museo de Ciencia en el downtown de Miami. Él donó mucho dinero a ese museo, por eso que tiene su nombre. He lives there alone with his wife, Patricia. They have no kids. I don't know if they're adopting, but I put myself on the list just in case I'm not right now. Él vive solo con su esposa, Patricia, no tiene hijos. Entonces se están adoptando, pero lo puse en la lista por si acaso. Anybody know who DJ Khaled is? Anybody know who DJ Khaled is? You do? Alright. If you see his latest video, I actually got to see him when he was filming it 2 months ago. It was this mansion right here. I was on the tour. One of my first tours, I got to see him filming it. It just came out about this early this week. So if you see that video, you'll recognize this mansion. Also in this mansion, The Specialist with Stallone and Sharon Stone. That is a mansion that blows up at the end. A lot of movies have been filmed in here. Esta mansión está muchos videos musicales y películas. Una de las películas, el especialista con Stallone y Sharon Stone, es la mansión que se explota al final. after this mansion. The very next one, you see a huge mansion with a large gray infinity pool. Una mansión gigante ahora, una piscina gris grandísima. That is the fourth property for Stuart Miller and the newsroom. Esa es la cuarta de Stuart Miller que vamos a ver hoy. Now we're going to see a beautiful white mansion here with a nice green lawn in the back. Una mansión blanca aquí con la hierba muy bonita en el patio. And that used to belong to Hollywood star Elizabeth Taylor. Eso le decía anteriormente a la actriz de Hollywood, Elizabeth Taylor. She lived there with Eddie Fisher many marriages ago. They used to call her the housekeeper. When she got a divorce, she kept the house. Yep. Eddie Fisher mucho matrimonios. Who owns it now? Stuart Miller and his other father. Doña ahora Stuart Miller es una 5. Now to see a mansion here covered in palm trees. Esta mansión aquí está cubierta de palmas. That used to belong to basketball star Shaquille O'Neal. Anteriormente a la estrella de baloncesto Shaquille O'Neal. Well, Miami Heat players have lived there before and after Shaq. Some locals will call it the Miami Heat house. Today, this one right here. Today belongs to a Russian billionaire and his girlfriend, model Naomi Campbell. Muchos de los Miami Heat han vivido ahí antes y después de Shaq, muchos locales en la casa de los Miami Heat. Hoy pertenece a un billonario de Rusia y su novia Naomi Campbell. After this house under construction, you're going to see a small gazebo near the water and a mansion right behind it. Viva una casita cerca del agua, es una mansión. That was constructed by actor Sylvester Stallone. Fue construido por el actor Sylvester Stallone, la fama de Rocky y Rambo. He lived there for about 2 weeks and then sold it. Vivió por 2 semanas y pues la vendió. The story is he got a little scared after they killed Versace. So he said, hey, yo, I'm out of here. I can famous people. I got famous, I'm famous. Absolutely. I got 3 more Rockies to make. Ese asustó porque mataron a Versace y dijeron, me voy de aquí. Me quedan 5 más Rocky para firmar. This mansion right here, if you buy it, comes with a free il capitano teneva un pochino más cerca al parque punto sur. So something interesting, all right? So here, check this out. So right here is Miami Beach, right? Over here to your right, and it's called Fisher Island. It was named after Carl Fisher, one of the founding members of Miami Beach. So aquí a la izquierda tenemos a Miami Beach, a la derecha tenemos a la isla de Fisher. ¿Pusieron ese nombre? Por Carl Fisher, que fue uno de los fundadores de Miami Beach. La isla de Fisher, Fisher Island. So we have Fisher Island and the southern point of Miami Beach behind us, or behind me, or in front of you, is the Atlantic Ocean, right? Aquí está el océano Atlántico, aquí el Pacífico, frente a ustedes. So now here's the part that's interesting. Fisher Island wasn't always an island. It used to be attached to Miami Beach. This was land all the way across the map. In 1903, ending in 1905, the Army Corps of Engineers dredged this. They cut this whole open, making this shorter, and then making this an island, opening up the Atlantic, connecting it to the port of Miami. That's how we get our cargo in and out. Now, so all the cruise ships leave out of the port to the Atlantic into the Caribbean. And that's why this area here is called Government Cut. So aquí, la isla de Fisher era siempre una isla antes, estaba pegada a Miami Beach, entre la tierra. Todo siguiendo. En el 1905 el gobierno vino y picó este Pacífico, era Atlántico, con el puerto de Miami, así.
Y quedó la
Era Atlántico, Miami se empezaba la presencia con los cruceros hacia Atlántico y el Caribe.
lúc bộ à chùa thế này ta đi nó là thế nào bây giờ về là không về đâu là hạ đâu nó là thế ở trên chế là bọn nó là thế nào